From fame to infamy, celebrities who lost everything: fame, fortune, adoration. For some, it seems like they have it all. But what happens when the spotlight turns harsh, when the pedestal crumbles, and when one decision changes everything? Today, we explore the stories of celebrities who lost it all because of the crimes they committed. Our first story takes us to the world of music moguls and hip-hop royalty. For decades, one name dominated the industry, shaping careers and building an empire worth hundreds of millions. But behind the platinum records and luxury lifestyle, a darker story was unfolding. In 2023, Sean "Diddy" Combs faced federal charges that would dismantle everything he'd built. Once worth an estimated $800 million, Combs was arrested on charges including racketeering conspiracy, sex trafficking, and transportation for prostitution. The allegations painted a picture of decades of abuse, coercion, and manipulation. Within months, his business partnerships evaporated. Major brands severed ties. His media company faced boycotts. The man who once defined success became a cautionary tale of unchecked power and alleged criminal behavior. But Combs isn't alone. The entertainment industry has seen numerous figures fall from grace when their crimes caught up with them. Bill Cosby. For generations, that name meant family values, wholesome comedy, and television history. America's dad built a career worth over $400 million, becoming one of the most beloved entertainers of the 20th century. But in 2018, the laughter stopped. Cosby was convicted of aggravated indecent assault, though his conviction was later overturned on a legal technicality. The allegations, however, came from over 60 women spanning decades, accusations of drugging and sexual assault that painted a horrifying picture behind the public persona. The cost? Everything. Networks pulled his shows from syndication, erasing millions in residual income. His legacy was destroyed. Universities revoked honorary degrees. His Hollywood Walk of Fame star became a site of protest rather than celebration. From $400 million to infamy, from icon to outcast, the fall was complete. Proof that no amount of fame provides immunity from justice. Harvey Weinstein was one of Hollywood's most powerful producers. His company, Miramax, and later the Weinstein Company, produced Oscar-winning films and launched countless careers. He was worth an estimated $300 million and wielded influence that could make or break an actor's career. In 2017, the dam broke. Dozens of women came forward with allegations of rape, sexual assault, and harassment spanning 3 decades. The mock Me Too movement found its catalyst in Weinstein's crimes. In 2020, he was convicted of rape and sexual assault, sentenced to 23 years in prison, a sentence later overturned but followed by another conviction. His company declared bankruptcy. His fortune evaporated in legal fees and settlements. His name became synonymous with abuse of power. Weinstein lost everything: his freedom, his fortune, his legacy. But more importantly, his conviction marked a turning point, a moment when the industry began holding predators accountable. Not all crimes involve violence. Sometimes the crime is betrayal of trust, of investors, of the system itself. Martin Shkreli was once called the most hated man in America. The pharmaceutical executive became infamous for raising the price of a life-saving drug by 5,000%. But that wasn't what sent him to prison. In 2017, Shkreli was convicted of securities fraud, running his companies like Ponzi schemes, lying to investors, and manipulating stock prices. He was sentenced to 7 years in federal prison and ordered to forfeit $7.4 million. His reputation? Destroyed. His freedom? Gone. His smirking confidence in front of Congress? A viral moment of hubris before the fall. Then there's Bernie Madoff, who orchestrated the largest Ponzi scheme in history. The former NASDAQ chairman defrauded investors of $65 billion, destroying the life savings of thousands, including charities, retirees, and even celebrities. In 2009, he was sentenced to 150 years in prison. His wife was left with $2.5 million from a fortune once worth billions. His sons were destroyed. One died of cancer, another died by suicide. His legacy is one of pure devastation. Madoff died in prison in 2021, a broken man who lost everything, including his humanity. O.J. Simpson was once American royalty, a Heisman Trophy winner, NFL Hall of Famer, an actor with endorsement deals worth millions. But in 1995, he faced trial for the murders of his ex-wife, Nicole Brown Simpson, and her friend, Ron Goldman. Though acquitted in criminal court, a verdict that divided the nation, Simpson was found liable in civil court and ordered to pay $33.5 million to the victims' families. His reputation never recovered. Then in 2007, Simpson committed armed robbery in Las Vegas, trying to steal sports memorabilia he claimed was his. He was convicted and sentenced to 33 years, serving 9 before release in 2017. By the time of his death in 2024, Simpson had lost his fortune, his reputation, and his place in sports history. Once worth $10 million, he died in disgrace. Simpson's story reminds us that celebrity doesn't provide immunity. Eventually, actions have consequences. Some crimes are so violent, so shocking, that they erase every achievement that came before. Phil Spector revolutionized music production. His wall of sound technique defined an era. He worked with the Beatles, the Ronettes, and countless legends. He was worth millions and respected as a genius. On February 3, 2003, actress Lana Clarkson was found dead in Spector's mansion, shot in the mouth. After 2 trials, Spector was convicted of second-degree murder in 2009 and sentenced to 19 years to life. He died in prison in 2021, his musical legacy forever tainted by violence. The genius producer became a convicted murderer, losing everything: freedom, respect, and any hope of redemption. These stories share common threads: power, hubris, and the belief that fame provides protection. But they also share an ending: loss. Loss of freedom, fortune, legacy, and dignity. Whether through violence, fraud, or abuse, these celebrities learned what many refuse to believe: no one is above the law. The higher you climb, the harder the fall. And when you fall because of crime, you lose more than money or fame. You lose everything that matters. Because in the end, fame is temporary, but consequences are real. And sometimes, the biggest stars cast the darkest shadows.